All right, Shalom. All right, this is Shamari of the Indiana camp coming to you in the name of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, giving our praises, glory, and honor. Call Hallelujah, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. Double honors to my apostles and my elders of great millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations to every brother preaching the truth throughout the four corners on the world with truth and sincerity in their hearts. All right. Just a little quick review, just a little quick lesson about the prophecies coming to this place, man. And I'm gonna get right into it. Okay. I'm gonna get Second Ezra's 15, and I'm gonna just start at the top. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I put in thy mouth, saith the Lord." All right, that's a commandment, man. That's a commandment. Because why? The Lord is telling us to do this. Okay? Let me cut my phone on airplane mode so I don't have any interruptions. Okay? All right, it says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy." All right, who are the people of the Most High, man? All right, it's the Israelites. Okay? Speak in the ears of the Israelites. Why? Because they're the only ones that's gonna be there's the only one that's to be saved. Okay? Salvation is only for them. All right, that's why it says, "My people," the words of prophecy. Why prophecy? Because we have to give our people warning of the Lord. That's our job and duty as spokesmen of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. All right, as the Lord's mouthpiece, we have to give our people warning, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, because the Lord is putting these things in our mouth to say to his people. All right. Ezekiel 3, and I think it's around like the 17th verse. "Son of man," Ezekiel 3 and 17, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman to the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me." All right? Give them warning from me. Give them warning of what? Prophecy, man. Okay? Just like I just read to you in Second Ezra, man. Speak down the ears of my people, man. So he's supposed to give the Lord's people, our people, warning of the Lord. And what's the Lord coming down with, man? What's the prophecies? All right, what's the prophecies the Lord's coming down with? Second Ezra 6 and 24. Okay, I started 22. This is the prophecy, man. This is the prophecy that the Lord is speaking. All right, out of our mouths, that the Lord is putting the words. This is the prophecy that the Lord is putting in our mouth to speak unto our people. Second Ezra 6 and 22. "And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown." All right. "And full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty." Okay, that's a prophecy, man, because it's soon to happen. And actually, you see that already, just now on a wide scale. And when I say a wide scale, I mean every store. Okay, and if you want a vivid picture of that, man, watch The Walking Dead. All right, watch any apocalypse movie. Watch World War Z, starring Brad Pitt. All right, watch any apocalyptic movie, man. All right, and you shall see when they go into the stores scavenging for food. All right, the storehouses will be empty. The shelves. All right, you see that now because these different stores are closing down. All right, but why? That's because these people, the dollar is not worth anything, and they have to pull back because they have to. Their budget is going shorter. That's why the storehouses are empty right now. But why are the storehouses going to be empty on a wide scale later? I'll read that to you later, but I'm going to get back to that verse. But I'm going to keep going down. 23. "And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid." All right? What's that trumpet, man? What's that trumpet, man? The trumpet, man. It says the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. And when it says the trumpet shall give a sound, we shall give a sound. And when men start to see the things that we're saying come to pass, They're going to be afraid, man. These people are going to be very, very afraid. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. All right, because the prophecies, that's that trumpet, because the trumpet is what? Trumpet is to give a warning. Okay? I just read to you in Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter, in the 17th verse, that the Lord has made us a watchman unto the house of Israel. All right, and what watchmen do? Watchmen blow that trumpet, okay? Watchmen blow that trumpet, okay? So when people hear the sound of that trumpet and see it happening, people are going to suddenly be afraid, because the things that we're seeing, that dark and evil day of the Lord is finally coming to pass. And then and like it says in verse 24 in 2nd Ezra 6, at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. All right. And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. All right. The springs of the fountain shall stand still. In 3 hours they shall not run. All right. Now 25 and 26 is going. So I'll read them anyway. It's going into something different, but those the prophecy that's waiting to happen, man. Friends shall fight one against another like enemies. All right. Now I'm gonna get it, but it says that it reiterates that in 2nd Ezra's the 15th chapter. All right, and I'm gonna get that right now. Then I'm gonna go back to the 6th chapter. 2nd Ezra's 15, and I believe it's 16. Yeah. Here it is. Woe, 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. That sword and their destruction, all right? That sword, the missiles, man. It draweth nigh, it draweth near. And one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. And that's talking about the war, man. That's talking about the war of Armageddon, the World War III. All right, that's going to be fought over there in the Middle East. Okay? Verse 16, it says, for there shall be a sedition and sedition among men. That word sedition goes into an uprising, man, a riot. Okay, and that's going to be over here in this land. All right, and that 15th verse, that can apply to this land as well, because for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. One people shall stand up against and fight. One people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. All right, that sword can be a weapon, man. That could be likened into a weapon. That's going to happen over here in America, because it said there should be a sedition among men. Okay, the uprising, a riot, a revolt. Okay, and that's going to happen over. That's going to play out over here in America. That's the words of prophecy, like it said in verse 1. Behold, speak now in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, thus saith the Lord. Okay. That sword, man. Stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. Verse 16. For there shall be a sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and call in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right. They're not going to regard the kings or princes, because the laws are not going to be in effect anymore, man. There are not going to be any policemen out here to enforce the laws of the kings and priests of this world, all right, or this land. All right, so no one's going to say, oh, I can't rape this fine ass bitch because, excuse my French, I can't rape this woman because I'm going to jail. They're not going to regard the kings nor the princes of this land. All right, so the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right, so men is going to be doing everything imaginable in their power when this day comes, when the day of sedition of men comes. Okay. Verse 17. Like, whatever a man want to do, this is going to be, if they want to raid your house because they're hungry, that's what they're going to do. If they want to kill you because they seen you before and they couldn't do it before because they didn't want to go to jail, all right, they can delightfully kill you, because why? It's in their power to do so, and it's going to stand in their power, because why? It's a prophecy of the Lord. And if it's a prophecy of the Lord, it's going to come to fruition. Okay, it's going to. Verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. All right, that's the siege. The military is going to block off these cities, man, just like they did in if you want a vivid picture of that, man, watch on YouTube, watch the Panama Deception. Okay, in the Panama Deception in USA, the so-called the USA, aka Babylon, all right, invaded Panama in 1989. All right, and there's an eyewitness account of a car full of 4 people going into another city to visit friends and family to see about them, man. And the guards stopped them at a roadblock. All right, that's what it means that when it says a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to, and shall not be able. They're going to be set up checkpoints and roadblocks. And if they feel like they want to kill you, man, they're going to take you out the car and put bullets in your head, just like they did in the Panama Deception, man. When the U.S. invaded Panama, 4 people in a car rolled to a checkpoint, and everybody got the car, and they laid them on the ground, tied them up, and they put bullets in their head. All right. So they desired to go into a city to see somebody, but they were not able to. All right. Verse 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. All right. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. Okay. So your buddy that you see every day, he's not going to have any pity on you. All right. Why? But shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because the lack of bread thereof. I go back to that 2nd Ezra 6. All right. That 2nd Ezra 6. The lack of bread thereof for great tribulation. All right. Let's go back to that 2nd Ezra 6. What verse was that? 24. It says, friends shall fight one against another like enemies. Like bread thereof. It says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and full storehouses shall be suddenly empty. Suddenly found empty. That's that lack of bread thereof, man. And why? And what's gonna happen because of that, man? It says, in that time, friends shall fight one against another like one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs. All right. It says, okay, that's 2nd Ezra. I'm getting them mixed up. Shalakia. My bad. Please excuse me. Because their pride in cities of trouble. But like I said before, man, here it is. I think it was that 6. I can't find it right now, but it said, friends shall fight one against another like enemies, man. You see that? That's a good precept right here. In 2nd Ezra 15 and 19, and man shall have no pity on his neighbor, and destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread thereof, all right? Great tribulation. All right, so who the Lord is going to save from this, man? The Lord's going to save his righteous. It's just. Actually, it says it. I'm gonna keep going down. Verse 2. And cause them to be written upon paper, for they are faithful and true. Because these prophecies are true, man. Fear not the imagination of thee fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Incredulity is the unbelief, okay? For all the faithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Unfaithful in who? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, the famine, the death, and the destruction. Okay, those are prophecies, okay? Verse 6. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more touching their wickedness, which they have profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me. The souls of the just complaineth continually. The Lord, therefore, thus saith the Lord. It says, and therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. All right. How's the Lord how's the Lord gonna do that, man? He's gonna save his righteous, man. Psalms 33, I think it's 18. Behold, Psalms 33 and 18. Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy. Verse 19. To deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. Those are those plagues, man. To deliver his soul from death. Did we just read that? Didn't I just read that one of the prophecies is death and the sword and famine to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. Okay. Let me get another one. Probably one more precept about the Lord saving his people, man. Because the Lord's going to look after his own. The Lord's going to look after his own. Okay. Where it was at that time, France shall fight one against another like enemies. That's what I was looking for before. I had just read and I couldn't find it. All right, it says, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape. Remaineth from what? All right, remain from all of those plagues, man. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. And the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth, and the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning. All right. It says, and shall see my salvation, man. And it says, and the men that are received shall see it, and shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth. All right. So the Lord's going to look after his people. Now, there are going to be some martyrs. All right. Some people that have to die for their belief. Okay. But some people are actually not going to taste death because the Lord's going to keep them from famine, like I just read in Psalms. All right. Psalms 33. Okay. And that's just, I'm just touching on some of the things to come, man, because there's a dark and evil day coming to this place, man. And I'm just touching on some of these things that's coming. All right. Like I said, the words of prophecy, man. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. All right, now this is pertaining to these people waiting upon the day of the Lord that ain't men of the Lord. Okay, for what ends it to you? You ain't finna get saved up out of this mad. You ain't committing the works to get saved up out of this madness, man. Okay, you not in the faith. You ain't pushing the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua in the correct doctrine. So what end is it to you, man? It is darkness and not light. Verse 19. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, two deadly beasts. All right. And you fleeing from both of these, you fleeing from a lion danger and you meet danger. Or went into a house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. So you went into a house to catch a break. You relaxed, catching your breath, and a serpent bit you. All right. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? Okay. So the day of the Lord is coming, man. All right. And nothing can hold back these prophecies, man. And nothing can hold back these prophecies. And I think this last scripture I'm going to get, because these prophecies are going to come. These prophecies are going to come. All right. Isaiah 55 verse 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. Okay. So whatever the Lord is purpose, man, he shall purpose his purpose, man. He gonna execute what he promised. So these prophecies are going to happen because while they are faithful and they are true. So one more Isaiah I want to get, man. I don't know exactly what verse it's in. I know it's in the 14th chapter. I think it's 27. Yeah, it says, "For the Lord of hosts hath purposed." Purposed what? Purposed these prophecies, man. And who shall disannul it? Who shall turn it back? All right, who shall make the Lord ashamed? And his hand is stretched out, and who shall turn it back? Okay, because why is the Lord, man? Okay, now those that believe in all of these motherfucking those that believe in all of these different gods and all these different idols, man, they gonna be put to shame in that day. Okay, and this is a scripture proven to it, because like, who shall disannul the Lord's prophecies? Not Merodach, all right, or Molech, Merodach, Molech, Baal, none of these fucking idols. Jesus Christ, fucking Allah. All right, none of these idols are going to turn the Lord's hand back, because why? They don't breathe, man. They have no breath to speak. They have no nostrils to draw breath. They don't have no ears to hear. Okay. Judges 10 and 12. The Zidonians, Judges 10 and 11. The Lord said unto the children of Israel, Did not I deliver you from the Egyptians and from the Amorites, from the children of Ammon, and from the Philistines, and the Zidonians also, and the Amalekites, and the Ammonites did oppress you? And ye cried to me, and I delivered you out of their hand? Yet ye have forsaken me, and served other gods? Therefore I will deliver you no more. All right? Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. And that's what the Lord is going to do, because you going to these other gods, man. These people going to these other gods, and they think that they have power, and the Lord's going to show them that nothing can disannul what the Lord has purposed, no matter how hard you pray to these goddamn false idols, man. All right? And I just want to touch on those topics, man. You know, just to edify whoever's watching, man, the viewers, mainly the elect, all right, of what's to come, man. So he can, he can get right. Some being saved by fear, all right, persuaded by fear, okay, because it's a dark and evil day coming, man. All right, and with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Rekwakodash. All right, Barakathum to you, Akim. All right, bless you. All right, and I want to give a double honor to my apostles and my elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And peace and salutations to every brother, every Akim. All right, preaching the truth throughout the four corners with truth and sincerity in their hearts. Okay. All right. Until next time.